Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This can be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So please take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read, okay? All are welcome on this channel, and all contributions are highly appreciated. Remember that tarot is a tool, it is not the final rule. Make sure you have an empty cup if you truly want to see what's up, okay? And also tell a family friend or that you know to come on over and subscribe to the channel so that they can be privy to these spiritual notifications. Thank you all for stopping by and saying hi, giving me a thumbs up. And if not, and you want to stay in the bushes, that's okay because all are welcome on this channel. All right. Hope y'all are happy and safe, all right? All right. Okay. 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 Be mindful of maybe someone having a accident, a slight accident, nothing major collective, someone hurting themselves, maybe slipping and falling. I don't see no one breaking any bones, but just as this child who has a little knee bruise, just be mindful, okay, of where you're walking, what you're doing, okay? If you have small ones, children, watch them as well. You know, don't send them out to play by themselves if you know they're little ones, okay? The ones that need to be protected and watched at all times. Someone could get a bruise or a scrape, on their knee. And then they come in, you like, where'd that come from, So make sure that you're watching them, keeping them close, okay? All right. There could be someone collective who is wanting to protest, or you could see or hear about people protesting. This could be on a job or in a community, okay? So I'm feeling the energy with what I have out here. People, there's different things going on, okay? Be mindful to watch your small children at all times. Also, there could be some protesting going on in a community or on a job. Just make sure that you're staying grounded and staying aware of your surroundings. There's nothing to fear. But Spirit is saying make sure that you are grounding yourself. If you are in a meditation, maybe you want to take it up a notch with your meditation. If at least get outside. But make sure that you're not being oblivious or disregarding, what's taking place around you. Once again, nothing to fear, but there's a lot of emotions. I did a video the other day in a read also. There's a lot of emotions that are rampant, and some people are able to, accept the changes that are taking place, and some people are not. Some people are experiencing hardships, and they're trying to figure things out, okay? And so Spirit is saying just be mindful, okay? Because the energy is different, especially when you're out in public settings. There are people who are enraged. And also be careful, as I stated the other day in that read, with the conversations that you engage in, especially out in public with people. Topics like politics, culture, religion, not a good time, not right now. The things that are spoke on the news, if you're interested in that, tune into the news and watch it. If that's what you do what you do, but engaging in these conversations with people who are already, they could be upset. They could be experiencing a loss in their life, whether it's a loved one, whether it's something financial. If it is someone lost someone close to them, condolences to you. But people are going through a lot of different things on many levels. And so their emotions are rampant. There's a lot of imbalance taking place. And so you just need to make sure, you aren't indulging, in this energy, but make sure that you are being wise with having a strategic strategy, when it comes to you and your family. I'm not saying to live in fear and isolate yourself. Continue to live your life. Do what makes you happy, but be wise. If you're going out with your family to the movies, a ball game, I don't know what else, skating, out to dinner. If you have teenagers in your family, we all have a teenager or two. Okay, whether you're a parent or not, you have someone in the group that's a loudmouth who just don't have manners, okay? Maybe before you even leave the house, you need to let them know, look, niece, look, nephew, we're going to have a good time. But what I need you to do is don't provoke anybody, mind your business, stay with your group. And if you want to talk, talk to us. Okay. And so the fact that this energy is coming out in this read, Spirit is utilizing me to convey it for you to not try to move and groove the way you've always have. Okay, you may have had a large check hit your bank account. You may have received your tax money, but there may be some people who maybe received going through a job loss and they have no tax money, or they're looking for somewhere to live or somewhere to work, etc. I could go on and on. Okay, there could be someone possibly losing their business. Okay, there's a lot of, with the death card and the upright, changes taking place that people are not able to deal with. Okay, and so you need to be mindful of this. This is how and why we hear things on TV, in the media. We hear of stories of things happening to people and we say, that was petty. Oh, they're fighting over a chicken sandwich. Oh, that was petty. They're fighting over a place in line, because of the energy that is going on. This is a good example. What's taking place, the changes worldwide, the energy that is present. Okay, and it will be here for a while. You need to move different. Okay, I'm not saying you can't crack a joke or laugh, but do it with the people you know. Okay, don't be out in public, or yeah, be very observant. Okay, because people are they're looking for someone to inflict their pain on. Okay, people are trying to swap energy, and a person will try to provoke you or trigger you by saying or doing something that doesn't make sense. And so you'll see a lot of weird things taking place, possibly even in your dream state. You could be having dreams recently that don't make sense to you. It makes sense to get a dream journal at this time, but it's the energy that we are in. A lot of energies, are clashing and merging with each other. Okay, and so you may have 2 or 3 dreams and at one time merging with each other. Get you a dream journal, write those things down, but it's nothing to fear. Okay, and so don't be in fear. As you see, this person has their head covered and they're like, ooh, this is just a good time for you to acknowledge, spiritually speaking, that we are in a shift. Okay, a massive shift. Okay. All right. All right. And so yeah, so you could be having different dreams. I don't call them nightmares. They're really messages, okay? And it could be more than one dream at one time, and layering on top of each other. And so it'd be a good idea to get you a dream journal, write it down, and it'd be a good idea to go back and reflect and read them. You'll be able to connect and see what your spirit team or what source is trying to convey to you. But there's no sense in feeding the false evidence appearing real. Okay, fear does not exist unless or until you create it. Okay, all right. And so the next card that we have here is indulgence, and it says joy, interaction, friendliness. And so in order for you to stay in this energy here, you need to be mindful. And this energy is coming out again in this read. That means spirit really wants people to know, just be mindful. Life is not perfect for no one, but be mindful. Everyone is not in the mood that you are in. Okay. Everyone is not in the mood that you are in. So continue to enjoy life. You don't have to become an introvert. Like I said, I'm not saying for you to stay in the house and do nothing. No, get out, live your life. But just be mindful and just make sure that you're taking care of your family and your loved ones, especially if you have children and teenagers. Make sure that you're staying in communication with them, have them conversations, ask them how their day is going, especially them teenagers. Look in their book bags. Oh, yeah. See what's going on in school, etc., etc. But make sure you're being mindful. If you have small ones, make sure you're checking in on them, you're watching them. But enjoy your life. But you don't have to be in fear. This read is just about taking care of yourself. Knowing how to move through the chaos and the chaotic energy, because there's a way that you can stand in the middle and land on your feet and be successful and be happy and be at peace, and continue to plant those seeds with origin right here, those seeds, that will bring you more fruitfulness, not a fruitless situation, but more fruitfulness situations, if you're someone who maybe you do give offering to your ancestors. Maybe you want to turn that up a notch. You may want to turn that up a notch in whatever way suits you. It is different for everyone. Okay. Spirit is clearly saying that this is confirmation that there is a change taking place with fate here in evidence. This reading here is confirmation, not a coincidence, that you are being given a notification to just be aware of your surroundings and be mindful that the world is always going through changes. We know this, right? Something's always changing. Life will always be life and the world will always be whirling. But in the meantime, in between time, there's a way that you can make sure that you are taken care of, your family is taken care of, and you can still enjoy your life. Okay. We are in a different time where there are people who are not ready to accept or make the changes in their life that have to be made. Okay. There are people who were, they feel that they shouldn't have to make a change. They feel, like I said in the other reading, I don't know why I always use vehicles. They have 4 cars. They want to keep their 4 cars. They don't want to go down to 2, and they feel it's just not fair. And so they stay into conflict with themselves. I'm just using that as an example, okay? You can have as many vehicles as you want. Don't take it personal. Have an empty cup, okay? But these kind of people be in conflict with themselves, Someone may want to go to the hair salon every week. Yeah, there's people who go to the hair salon every week. And maybe they have to go every 2 weeks. There are people who are in conflict with the change of times. There are people who are unable to accept it. And this is the energy that Spirit wants you, collective, to be aware of, to not get involved or engage. Know how to be more observant. Know how to, when to stay silent. There are some spaces and places that one should really just be still and be silent. It's okay to talk to people, but there's so much fury, okay? Some people are so mad, they're looking for someone to dump and flick this energy onto, okay? And so you do not want to be part of that. Spirit wants you to, and it's nothing hard. What I'm speaking of, there's nothing to fear. And there's nothing that's like a science project. Basically, mind your business and be observant. That's all. Mind the business that pays you and be observant. There could be people, watching you save. Like I said, you could be someone, that check just hit that account, whether it's a income tax check or it can be unexpected money. It doesn't have to be taxes all the time. Maybe you've got an unexpected, deposit, and hey, you're in good mood. And there's nothing wrong with you being in a wonderful mood. I'm going to lay that money on fate. All right. I'm going to lay that money on the fate card for you, baby. And there's nothing wrong with being in a good mood. But those who are angry, they're in fury. They're in conflict. Okay? They're in fury, collective. They're angry. They don't know. She doesn't know what she's about to do. She's about to take her glasses and throw them off her. They're in conflict with themselves. They don't want to make any changes or adjustments. Okay? This could be wealthy people I'm speaking of. I'm talking about extremely wealthy people, meaning they're not at a loss. They just have to make adjustments and they don't want to. This could also be business owners. Be mindful of the energy. Pay attention. Oh, I got to share this because I love you. Okay? And I love myself too. Look, be mindful. I know we have days where we are hungry. You may not want to cook. Maybe you want to stop at your favorite restaurant, but be mindful of the energy. Okay. Do not ignore your intuition. If you are told not to patronize a particular business because you don't feel right, You don't have to say anything to the restaurant owner, the cook, or nothing. Just go somewhere else, darling, because the timing, these people are in conflict, okay, with the changing of the times. They do not want to accept it or embrace it, okay? Not knowing that when you embrace change, there's a blessing on the other end. That's what people just don't know. When you can embrace the change, it's going to work out fine for you. Doesn't matter what your tax bracket is, but be mindful of eating from places that have this energy. A cashier come and they're grouchy or just rude and grumpy. Don't check that cashier. Go somewhere else. A waitress is rude and grumpy. Don't check nobody. Go somewhere else. That is your nudge. That is your signal. That's you being signaled to go somewhere else. Okay. Someone great ran that by me, and it took me a long time to figure out what they were talking about. And I started doing it for myself. And yeah, because a lot of times, Source wants to show you other avenues and opportunity in life. Sometimes we get stuck on going to the same places because, it's either close by, maybe they have the sales. It's a lot of reasons. It becomes our favorite place to patronize, whether it's a barbershop, a nail salon, somewhere you get your oil change, doesn't matter. The dollar store, whatever, it becomes your favorite spot, and you keep going there out of habit. But it's a good idea to sometimes change it up. Whenever you're somewhere and you experience someone being unprofessional with you, that is your nudge, collective, to go somewhere else. And also, a spirit could be nudging you to go somewhere else to show you a blessing, okay? And also teach you a lesson that is good for you. You may find something you've been looking for a long time, and like, wow, thank you, God. I've been looking for this. And so things will happen to redirect you. So respect it and accept it. But yeah, be mindful of what you are consuming. If the service isn't top tier, or they're not being showing courtesy or being professional, move on. Okay. Either go home and cook or go somewhere else. Okay. I had to share that. That's for somebody, okay? You could be someone who's single. Maybe you're like, look, I don't have a family. I'm single. I don't have to cook. If you're that person, look, I don't know. Maybe you have to meal prep or go somewhere else. Spirit is saying do not eat from anyone that has that energy, even the cashier. It matters. Energy is real. It cannot be destroyed. It simply travels from one place to another. And so you do not want to consume that nor patronize that kind of energy. This concludes my reading. I trust and hope that it assists you for your highest good. Later.